And now for Sarah Palin. We'll be doing more on her in the next few days. Sarah Palin was chosen by Henry Kissinger to be the running mate of John McCain. John McCain is a pro-government bailout, pro-New World Order, anti-gun candidate. That's all you need to know about Sarah Palin. And bottom line, they are using her to take over the Tea Party movement. I mean, some people a few months ago were in denial about this with Glenn Beck and Fox Nation and Roger Ailes and Sarah Palin. Now they've totally bait and switched it. They call it Tea Party Nation. And they have these events, and they say, attacking Iran, declaring war, body scanners. We don't need any constitution. We need a president, not a constitutional lawyer, as if Obama isn't continuing torture, secret arrest, wars, police state, banker bailout. There's no difference. They give him left cover. They all work for the same people. And then Sarah Palin endorses Republican governor of Texas against Deborah Medina, who's rising in the polls, who is a true Tea Partier from 3 years ago, who isn't in the Feder, who is a Ron Paul, dyed-in-the-wool constitutionalist. She comes down to Texas and endorses him, Rick Perry, who is for the toll roads, the banker bailout, everything. Bilderberg Group attendee, Kay Bailey Hutchinson is a steering committee member. I mean, these are globalists who still give speeches saying they were against it when they voted for it. She voted for it. She voted for the banker bailout, the banker takeover. Is it business as usual when Perry has been in office for 9 years? Rick Perry has been in office right at 9 years in Texas. He's a consummate insider. And back in January of 2009, Rick Perry, you can go to YouTube and watch it. Just type in Rick Perry booed at Tea Party. Senator Cornyn booed at Tea Party. They were booed by the Tea Parties when they first tried to come in and take over. Booed. The whole crowd booing them at the Capitol. Same thing nationwide. The people knew, no, we don't want Obama, and we don't want you either. But Beck had these big spectacles like flypaper, roach motels. Roaches go in, they don't go out. Palin, the little cutie cake, you know, Miss Alaska, just total airhead puppet, and they advertise them, put them all over national TV, and co-opt them. And then now you don't want war, you don't want torture, you don't want an investigation, you want an investigation 9/11? Get out of the Tea Party. We're for the Patriot Act and naked body scanners and torture and checkpoints and more wars and the banker bailout. That's what we're for. And if you don't support Rick Perry, you're bad. Now, I want to play her endorsing Rick Perry over Deborah Medina. If she would have endorsed Deborah Medina, I'd have said she's real. This is a big indicator of that. But no, she endorsed Rick Perry. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
I know that 3 years is an eternity in politics.
Guys, hit pause. That's the Fox clip. We're going to play Rick Perry. Okay, just to be clear, I'm going to start over. She is endorsing Rick Perry. Here she is endorsing Rick Perry yesterday in Houston.
Texas and Alaska are a lot alike. We have some really sweet connections. We are both full of independent, pioneering, spirited people and big, wide open spaces. We're loving our outdoors, loving that hunting and that fishing, and great energy producers. Lots of connections there. Many of us in both of our states, we will proudly cling to our guns and religion. Patriots who serve us in uniform and served us in the past. And I would like to ask those of you who have served this great country in uniform in the past or serving today, raise your hand. We're going to salute you. We honor you. We love you, United States military. Love you guys. Right on. We thank you. In our states, we also pretty much want the same things. That's a good job in our own hometown and safety and security for our loved ones. And we just want a smaller, smarter government that'll kind of get out of our way and let the private sector grow and thrive and prosper.
Remember
and
George
create
Bush
jobs.
saying this in 2000?
It's pretty simple.
You've heard this before.
And no one understands that better than my good friend Rick Perry, and Texas is lucky to have him. Now, Governor Perry and I, we have known each other for some years now.
All right,
working
then she
together
goes
on
on
energy issues and
to say, send a message to Washington, elect Rick Perry. A message that we've all been conned. We're a bunch of idiots down here, and we like George Bush-style lies about don't get involved in other countries, cut the size of government, and triple the size of it. You're being robbed. And they send in this floozy, this tart, to sit there and sell you on this. Now, here's the really bone-chilling part of what she had to say. Here's the quote on Fox News. This is a quote. Say he decided, talking about Obama, say he decided to declare war on Iran. Oh, or decided really to come out and do whatever he could to support Israel, which I would like him to do. So that would support it. Let's declare war on Iran. I mean, Israel is one of the biggest controllers of the White House. I mean, Rahm Emanuel's is an Ergon, Israeli military man. I mean, it's a complete joke. But they give him left cover saying he doesn't support Israel. Say he decided to declare war on Iran or decided really to come out and do whatever he could to support Israel, which I would like him to do. Palin told Fox News' Chris Wallace Sunday. She went on. That changes the dynamics in what we can assume is going to happen between now and 3 years. And this is what the neocons have all been saying. They said in 3 editorials last week, remember, attack Iran, save your presidency. Attack Iran. I mean, it's all about having a crisis, being a war god, being a war president. It's all a giant fraud. When our government overthrew Iran in 1953 with using Muslim extremists, overthrew them over and over again, set up torture camps over there. Iran has put out olive branch after olive branch, and the media never even reports on it. They want a new war. Let's go to her on Fox News, wanting to start World War III.
I know that 3 years is an eternity in politics, but how hard do you think President Obama will be to defeat in 2012?
It depends on a few things. Say he played, and I got this from Buchanan reading one of his columns the other day, say he played the war card. Say he decided to declare war on Iran or decided to really come out and do whatever he could to support Israel, which I would like him to do. But that changes the dynamics in what we can assume is going to happen between now and 3 years. Because I think if the election were today, I do not think Obama would be reelected. But 3 years from now, things could change if on the national security front.
But you're not suggesting that he would cynically play the war card.
I'm not suggesting that. I'm saying if he did, things would dramatically change if he decided to toughen up and do all that he can to secure our nation. And
look at how duplicitous she is. She says if he declared war, and which I think he should do, and supported Israel, which I think he should do, and if he played the war card, and then he goes, well, you're not saying that. She goes, no, I'm saying he should toughen up. She's saying that. They're writing editorials. She gets the most hardcore neocon talking points. They roll the tart out. They roll the MILF out for everyone in the world to sit there salivating at this disgusting grandma, and everyone is supposed to just fall down and start worshiping her. You've got someone telling you they want World War III. And I guess it's what you want. You want the Super Bowl instead of your property. You want Sarah-Palin and Dancing with the Stars instead of your Bill of Rights and your Constitution and to run your own life. You Republican idiots, you're laughing at Obama's bad fortunes. I told you he was going to plunge. I came out day one against him. I came out against Clinton. I came out against Bush. They're all puppets. Can't you get this elementary thing through your stinking brains and save America? Bush and Obama are identical on every major issue. Don't you understand that? Cass Sunstein running the White House is a top neocon who wants to ban free speech in America. Can't you get it through your head? Obama has continued the torture, the Patriot Act, all of it, that is designed for you, the people of this country. country. We have the internal Homeland Security reports. We have the MIAC report. The whole thing, Northcom, the Army, it's all set up for we, the people. It is all set up for the American people. It is for us. And I know most of my great audience knows that. But you better get the word out to these bedwetting Republicans, these chicken neck, cowardly pieces of trash that go to these hotel banquets and sit around talking about nuking brown people and feeling tough and giggle and smirk about big government.